adaptive programming is basically responding to changing situations on the ground. For SABI, that is important. Our adaptive programming makes SABI relevant for communities and citizens at any given point in time. If the context changes for the citizens, then obviously we have to respond to that. District councils, we are not included in the original SABI design. Once we started working, we realized that they are pivotal, they are very key in ensuring the improvement of service delivery, which is the goal of SABI. So we incorporated that into our activities, into our design, and made it a key part of whatever we are doing. So once an idea comes up, we deliberate within the SABI team, and then we invite our partners and discuss the issue with them. Sometimes through workshops, sometimes it's through our senior program officers. We share the information with them and ask them to give feedback. And once we farmed up the strategy, with that we get the feedback from all our implementing partners. Sometimes we even go to the communities to get information on our proposed strategy. And then we put all that information together and develop a strategy. And that is then shared with DFID. In some cases, it's relatively easy. You just identify that this is something we need to do. And then you inform everyone, people give their feedback, and then you roll it out into implementation plan. In some cases, it's really challenging because people will start asking for more money. When 2018 elections came around, the political and geographic nature of the country changed. Districts increased from 14 to 16 districts, and then we have more chiefdoms and more wards. Some of the communities we were working, communities were split into different new wards and new chiefdoms, and our partners had to expand into these chiefdoms and wards, but the budget stayed the same. So we had to work with them and DFID to ensure we work in all wards and chiefdoms that our communities are already in, and then go into the new districts. That was not easy. So now I think, given the challenging situation in terms of getting funds, everyone is coming on board and picking up on, yes, we have to be adaptive to respond to what is happening on the ground. So it's becoming vogue, it's in vogue now. But again, I just feel that there are programs which may claim to be adaptive, but not necessarily so. But you plan from the start the project to be adaptive in every sense of the word adaptive, in terms of how many people are going to be involved in implementing, how many organizations, geographical area, budget, everything. There are things that have to drop along the way. I think adaptive program existed before, but the name itself and it being in vogue is a new phenomenon. And whenever we get a new idea, we pass them on to DFID. So DFID has been ready to listen. They are open to suggestions. Our partners bring suggestions to Christian all the time, and we are open to listen to them. We have a strategy review workshop twice per year. And during this strategy workshop, we bring all our partners, we bring community members, we bring in government people, we bring in other NGOs and other development partners. We sit together and discuss our theory of change, our strategies, our implementation, what is working, what is not working, and then people suggest what we need to do going forward. Value for money involves being effective and involves quality. The approach we have is to ensure effectiveness and equity. Adaptability has to do with ensuring you deliver the best for whatever resources you have. You have to ensure relevancy every step of the way. If something is no longer relevant, then do not hesitate to drop it. If something comes up that you think adds more value, then you bring that up. So that flexibility has to be from the root, the donor. That flexibility has to be built into their system in the first place. And to reflect new situations that are coming up from the field. And then the implementing agencies also have to have systems that allow them to respond immediately as things are coming up. There should be systems that will allow engagement of all those stakeholders who are involved in the implementation of the program, including citizens that are expected to benefit from the outcomes, the impact of the project. In their system, it has to be built in such that it's easy to change contract, easy to add component, easy to remove component, easy to increase funding, easy to decrease funding or move funding from one component to the other. easy to increase staff, easy to increase geographical scope of work and all that.